What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Big P on the block. You already know I rock. Back in this thing like I left some, you feel me? If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Be a part of this G Nation. It's a G Nation. If you win, use a G. Come on, homie. Hold up, hold up. Let me get my good peoples in the gut. Loving, building. We them NS kids that did. Come on, homie. Look, we don't take too many breaks off, but hey. See if my boy ready to rock and roll. Big Lloyd, where you at? We need you in the building tonight. Let's go. We back on. How y'all feeling, man? NBA playoffs just got finished. Yeah, well, not finished, but NBA playoffs, bro. What I notice about the NBA right now, it's no dynasty in the league right now. No dynasty. LeBron era is finished. Finished in the sense of he ain't getting to back-to-back championships. Niggas ain't mad at LeBron no more because niggas was rooting to see LeBron lose. Now he's not making it. He can't make it, bro. He been in the LA for like at least 7 years. In that 7 year span, I think he missed the playoffs at least twice or three times. Was exited out the playoffs in the first round probably once or twice. But LeBron, yeah, since he been in LA, his stint ain't been how it was. Understanding he's a 40-year-old man, but y'all talking about GOAT status. And the only status that LeBron got going for him is longevity. Longevity and him breaking all these records. He broke the Kareem record. He probably gonna finish, top five in all major statistics, meaning scoring, assist, rebounds, shit like that. You feel me? He's a 6'9", uh, .4. He played his original position is small forward, but he plays the point, just like Magic. That's why I always got mad when people compared him to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wanted the ball, and people say, well, uh, he beats Michael in scoring. Well, guys, Michael played 15 years. In his prime, he took a 2 year hiatus or a year and a half hiatus to play baseball for some reason because he was tired of the league. After that hiatus, he came back. I'm gonna put it in perspective. He came back at the end of the season, got bounced in the playoffs, and then came back next season and went on another three-peat. That's GOAT status. It took Kobe and Shaq to have one three-peat, and they couldn't keep that shit together because they could have won more than three, if you ask me. Kobe and Shaq was a dominant force. Shaq was the most dominant player in the NBA. they didn't know what to do with him. That's why they invented Hack the Shaq, because he couldn't make free throws. But guess what? If you send me to the free throw line 30 times and I make 10 of them, and other than that, I'm averaging 20. That's still a 30-point game. Shaq was averaging 30 in his prime. And people forget, before Shaq got big, he was running the court like Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he was one of the best big men. He learned from Olajuwon. He had defense like Giannis. You feel me? Uh, he had what is it? He had a floor general in him because he had assists. He wasn't just scoring and just, he was dishing it out to Kobe because Kobe had to get his. But when I look at these NBA finals right now, it's real parity right now. It haven't been a back-to-back champ probably in damn near a decade already. No, I'm lying, because Golden State. I think Golden State was the last back-to-back champs, and that was in the Kevin Durant era. Kevin Durant came along when I like to say 2018 or something like that. Shook up the NBA. He won back-to-back. He was the Finals MVP back-to-back. People love to say it was a Mickey Mouse ring. He went to a loaded team, but he was the best player on that loaded team, sir. So, for all the naysayers and people that was giving Kevin Durant the crunchy head assassin flack on his, on his rings. LeBron did get a goddamn ring when they had a shortened season. Then they took 3 months off so he get some rest. Anthony Davis finally got healthy. They won a ring. Can't take that away. Can we take Kawhi Leonard ring away with him when he was on Toronto? Hell no. Kevin Durant got injured. I think Klay Thompson got injured. That would have probably been the next three-peat if them two didn't get injured. People love to value Draymond Green. Draymond Green is an all-time, I ain't even going to say all-time, because I wouldn't put him up with the Pantheon greats. A defensive player, he said, talk about, come on, G-Bear, you know what's up, nigga. We serving you niggas. What's that, week 5? Week 5, we're serving you niggas. You niggas better not worry about us. You know, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, G-Bear. Y'all better not worry about us in the playoffs. I mean, in the regular season. Y'all got to worry about getting out of y'all own division and not finishing 3rd place. Y'all do got Jaden Daniels in that division. Y'all do got the reigning Super Bowl champions, which is the Eagles. Yeah. Let's talk about the Cowboys, because I wanted to talk about basketball, but we can get back to that. Football is my love. Let's talk about this schedule. I seen 5 notable games for us. The Cowboys, that's always, nah, y'all don't dominate. Not these days. The Eagles, how can y'all dominate the Eagles when the Eagles been to 2 of the last 5 Super Bowls? And the Cowboys ain't been to a Super Bowl since fucking 90, what, 5? 95, 94? Some around that area? Yeah. Feel me? Y'all got the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Dak Prescott making $60 million a year. Never got out of the divisional round. He said 92. God damn. God damn. 92? Shit. The Cowboys, man, y'all gotta enter the game. Y'all open up the season with the Eagles. Then y'all got, I think y'all gotta see the Commanders in y'all division. That y'all usually, I ain't gonna lie, y'all do good against y'all division. I can give Dak that. With Dak Prescott, he usually don't do bad in Eagle games. I believe Dak Prescott in his games versus the Eagles, he's like 15 touchdowns to no interceptions, which is rare. No fumbles, and they usually have a good pass QBR. So Dak Prescott do well. Y'all problem have never been the offense, bro. It's the defense. Can you stop the run? Hell no. We can't beat the Niners, bro. We can beat the Niners in the regular season. And this all started under Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers regime. Rodgers struggled with the Niners, just like y'all struggle with the Niners. Y'all struggle with us too. But Rodgers struggled with the Niners. Brett Favre never did. He whooped the Niners' ass. That's why I love Brett Favre. And people compare Jordan Love to Brett Favre because he's sometimes reckless with the football. But them chances he be taking, man. It's like he's shooting the fucking Trey 5-7 into the defense. He's shooting a Desert Eagle in that motherfucker because his arm is so strong. That's why most of his throws be off his back foot because he be trying to let off some off the ball. Salary cap, okay. The salary cap is crazy. It's crazy that you mentioned the salary cap because y'all acquired George Pickens when y'all didn't even pay Micah Parsons yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Micah signed to a new deal or is he still on his rookie deal? I believe Micah Parsons is still on his rookie deal, and he's looking something at 35 to 34 million when he do sign. Joey Bosa signed. I believe Myles Garrett signed. Max Crosby signed. Mike is the only preliminary pass rusher that didn't sign yet. And they just drafted a rookie edge rusher. I forget his name. But if he get going, oh yeah, y'all gonna have a pass rush. But G-Bear, pass rush ain't never been y'all problem, bro. It's no problem getting to the quarterback if the quarterback handing the goddamn ball off and fucking offense is running down y'all throat. We got that same problem, bro. Well, we had it. It got patched up and fixed up a little bit. Y'all not gonna sign him. The best thing y'all can do if he have a bomb ass year is franchise tag him. But I don't think Jerry Jones gonna do that. The best thing they can do is franchise tag him, and then after they franchise tag him, trade him if he have a bomb year because you can still get draft picks. You can still get a haul for Micah Parsons. They will pay a fortune for that dude. That nigga is like that. He calls hell. He wrecking shop. Well, on that playoff game he played against us, the Packers, he didn't wreck no shop. He showed up with a Bobby Boucher jersey and didn't wreck no shop. Y'all know what the water boy is. Bobby Boucher, he wrecked shop. That was like Lawrence Taylor. He wrecked shop in that movie. Micah Parsons, he was quite quiet. No sacks. I think one pressure. And I believe Aaron Jones let it the pancake on him. Nah, Mozzie, that's what y'all drafted him for, to stop the run. But he need another dog to go with him. So they need Micah to bulk up. They need the new rookie I was just talking about, I forget his name, to come in and, instantly make some shit happen. But the Cowboys, they secondary questionable now. Who y'all got in the secondary? What's old boy name? Damn. Steph Diggs. Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. And you know this NFL is a copycat league. If somebody see they having success on doing certain plays, what you think the next team gonna do? Well, they was weak against this. They was weak against this, so until they show that they can stop it, yeah, they all injured. All of them. What's the dude who had a breakout? I think he led the league. Branch or something. I think he led the league in interceptions, I believe, the year after Diggs went down. Yeah, Bland. He got injured. It's like Steph. Then y'all got rid of Stephon Gilmore. He been gone. You feel me? That secondary got questions. Now, what the Packers did, I didn't like what they did. Well, I did like what they did because they did something we ain't never did in like 25 years. We actually drafted a first round receiver in Matthew Golden. Man, he had good instincts though. He had good instincts. He knew where that ball was gonna be. He was reading them. I think he fell in love with reading the quarterback eyes too much. That's what got him. You know, when quarterbacks see you eager for the pick or eager to make a play, they gonna bait you in. Hell yeah. You gonna be a decoy to them. You gonna be a decoy. So, in being a decoy, it's open season. They gonna run, crossing routes. They gonna run pick routes at you. Somebody that's gonna take you off your man with a crossing route. Now it's a 50-yard. Just go back to that playoff game y'all played against us. The last playoff game y'all played, I believe. The last playoff game y'all played, how many open receivers was it? I believe our fucking tight end he was the most open tight end in NFL history. Hey, man, shit, you gotta update your resume, man. What worked last year ain't gonna work this year. Everybody do. You see the Chiefs, they thought they can plug and play, and they got their ass whooped in the Super Bowl. Y'all got the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. Why they keep giving you niggas Thanksgiving? I know it's tradition. The Packers play too on Thanksgiving, but y'all got a questionable coach right now. Well, unproven. I say unproven, not questionable. An unproven coach. Dak Prescott is coming off an injury, losing off a lower extremity, losing more mobility. Dak Dak Prescott ain't been mobile in what 4 years. He doesn't use his legs no more. When he first got in the league, it was they had comparisons to like what Russell Wilson or whatever, because they both use their legs. Dak Prescott tried to develop as a passer, even though he did a little bit. Yeah, nah, for sure. Even though he progressed as a passer, they still have to put pieces around him. Why you think they got a George Pickens when they already got CeeDee Lamb? I mean, this shit ain't new. That's why when people said they need to get Dak help, I be looking like they need to get Dak help. They've been getting him help when it came to running backs, and he had the best O line. He had the best. Say what you want to say about Dez Bryant. Before Dak came in, he was that nigga with Tony Romo. Say what you want to say about Amari Cooper. He changed life for Dak Prescott. Jason Witten provided Dak Prescott the biggest security blanket in his rookie year. They had dudes. I mean, most of them dudes went on the other team. Michael Gallup, he was a good number 2. Brandon Cooks. Them dudes can play. So I never thought y'all needed to beef up on offense. CeeDee Lamb is a dog. I even like the tight end the Cowboys got, the Ferguson kid. He nice. It's not the offense. Y'all finished like under Mike McCarthy. I believe Dak Prescott had his best years. He finished top 5 in MVP voting. He even when they had Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator, them years they finished at least top 5 or top 10 in all of the NFL offenses. So it was never the offense that was the problem. It was always the defense. Yeah, I got Michael Parsons. Yeah, I got Trayvon Diggs. Y'all need some linebackers. Y'all need a Frank Warren. What's his name from the linebacker from San Francisco? Y'all need a Warner. Y'all need a damn, what's the old boy name? You know what I'm talking about, the backers. Y'all need some backers and y'all need some DTs. Cornerbacks is, hit and miss. Kellen Moore, nah, because when he left, Dak Prescott had his best year as a quarterback. That's the year he finished damn near second in MVP voting. Lamar Jackson won that year. And Lamar Jackson's season wasn't that special, but he had a better record and he was more efficient with the football. He limited turnovers and he maximized points. That was the difference. That's why Dak didn't win MVP. Lamar Jackson should have won MVP last year because the stats was way better. But voter fatigue. Niggas got tired of voting. Damn, Lamar Jackson, yeah, he the best thing, slice quarterback, bread, but he can't be the MVP, not this year. We got to give it to one of our white heroes. We got to give it to Josh Allen. We can't give it to Mahomes. Mahomes ain't been good. We ain't going to speak about that, but Mahomes ain't been good statistically. I'm not saying all the time. I'm talking about statistically. Talking about season for season. Mahomes haven't had a good year since Tyreek Hill left. When he won that MVP that year, he left. And I believe they won the Super Bowl as well. That's the last time Mahomes was good. Yeah, people don't want to write him off because accomplishments. I'm not writing him off because he's still clutch. Niggas don't want to see Mahomes with the ball at the end of the game. Niggas going to be shitting bricks. But if we just talking about statistics, Joe Burrow had a phenomenal year last year. Missed the playoffs. That's why this is the ultimate team game. This is the ultimate team game. Aaron Rodgers won four MVPs in his career. One Super Bowl. Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl, I believe, his first year. Never sniffed it again. Nah, facts. We do need new niggas. But these new niggas ain't panning out neither, though. They trying to speed up the game for the new niggas. Like, they said Caleb Williams. Let's just take Caleb Williams. They said Caleb Williams is walking into the best situation last year as an NFL quarterback, as a number one draft pick. Because when you draft the number one, you usually go into the worst team in the NFL. They said Caleb Williams walk into the best situation. He had DJ Moore. They just acquired Keenan Allen. They drafted Rome Odunze, I believe, first round, second round, something like that. And he had a good running back. Nah, Mahomes took a team-friendly deal. The thing is, he restructured it because you got niggas like that making $60 million a year. Even my boy, Jordan Love, this nigga is unproven still. He only had one good year. But he been restructuring his deal. That's why they can sign these, I don't want to say great players, but they can sign a D-Hop. That's at the back end of his career, but that take a friendly deal. They can sign a Juju Smith-Schuster. They can sign a Hollywood Brown. You feel me? That's what get them niggas that's keep competing. But what Kansas City is doing is they turn most of their attention to the defense. They like, well, Mahomes is good enough because this was with all the greats: Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. They said they could take niggas like me and you off the street and go win football games. So Patrick Mahomes, if you that dude, if you the quote unquote next GOAT, well, work with what the hell we giving you? Yeah, push it down the line. It definitely push it down the line, but it give you flexibility to bring in more players. Travis Kelce, this probably gonna be his last year. Probably gonna be his last year. Travis Kelce. Chris Jones, he probably got like 2 more years in him. They got a nice defensive core right now. But who do they got? Pacheco? He coming off what? He came off a knee injury. He was back, but he wasn't, dominating. Who they got? Who they got on offense besides Mahomes? And they saying make, chicken crap into, chicken Alfredo. Nope, that's a lie. That's a lie, G Bear. Brady was the highest paid quarterback at one point in time. He was. He was. The money wasn't as big as it is now, but he was the highest paid quarterback. So if the money wasn't big, that was big money back then. Just like even Kirk Cousins was the highest paid quarterback in the league at one point in time. If it's your time to get paid, it's your time to get paid. I want to say the 07 year, 07 to like 09, he was the highest paid quarterback. Brady got his buddy. He wasn't take shit. He wasn't take no yeah. When it's your first bite at the apple, you gonna take that bite. I wish the fuck I would. Oh, you would just want some Super Bowls and you know, if you want to keep this going on, hell no. I'm looking for generational wealth. Why the hell would I take a discount and these motherfucking NFL teams ain't taking discounts? You miss me with that shit. Fuck the team, my family, nigga. That's the team. That's the first team I'm thinking about. I'm taking the most money. Why the hell you think CeeDee Lamb just signed big money? Shit. Now his next deal, if he get another deal, shit, it might not be that big. He can probably give back some money. Dak Prescott already had a bite at the apple, and he had got 40 million. Now he's the highest paid player again, 60 million. Dak Prescott like fuck taking team friendly shit. I wish I might give this money away. And my owner making they the richest fucking organization in the goddamn world. I wish the fuck I might give you some money back, Jerry Jones. You kiss my ass. You kiss my motherfucking ass. And if you want to pop your shit, G Bear, I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. You can hop on and we can pop it right now. You can hop on, we can pop it. Because Brady did take a lot of team friendly deals, but he was the highest paid player. And a lot of people don't got the same Smokey show. What's the deal? Salute. A lot of players didn't have the same luxury that Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was married to a goddamn supermodel that was making way more than he was making. Why the hell you think he was able to take discounts? It wasn't because the nigga was just making buku money. The nigga was a 6th-round draft pick. Niggas talk about Shador. Yeah, and what he was done to him was messed up, but shit, he was still drafted higher than Brady. And that nigga made money from college. I mean, it was an unspoken truth that niggas made money in college, like Reggie Bush. That's why they took the Heisman from him. I don't know why they did that. And they got NIL floating around and shit like it's, you know, that's the new norm. They been having that shit going on. If you was a player, if you was a dog in college, you got some money from the goddamn alumni. Shit. My little bullshit career, I motherfucking have shit, hell yeah. Niggas offer me something. I think about coming to this school. Yeah, hey. I just didn't had a motherfucking grades. But don't think I wasn't balling. Hell yeah, I ran 4.44, 40-yard dash, nigga. I forget my vertical, but it was up there. At fucking 5'10", I was dunking, nigga. I don't give a fuck what type of court you thinking of. Yamming on that motherfucker. Yamtown, I don't give a fuck if I was a rim grazer. I was still dunking that motherfucker. Because niggas had the resources. And that's what a lot of these niggas got these days. They got the resources. Why you think, look, Bronny James coming into NBA. His dad is an already fucking billionaire. A potential fucking, gonna be a future owner to some team. They probably gonna start that team in Vegas. Bron don't want to leave LA. He love it out here. He love it out here. Why you think when the opportunity presented itself to leave Cleveland, he hopped on that motherfucker? It was Miami, nigga. Where do niggas go when they go to visit? When they go on vacation? They go to Miami. They go to motherfucking LA. They go to New York. You feel me? This shit ain't rocket science, man. I've been with this team. Giannis. Look at Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Been with Milwaukee, what, 12 years? and he's tired of that shit. Ain't nothing to do out there. I want to be great. That nigga averaged like 32 or something, or 30 points a game, and still got bounced in the first round. This is a two-time MVP winner. This is a NBA champion. Nigga, enough is enough. I had it. I ain't getting no help. Dame Dollars just got injured. This project was a failure. When he first came, I think he got injured. I think Giannis was injured or something. Now, Dame Dollar coming off a significant injury. Hey, Luka, I don't know why they niggas think Luka gonna benefit off LA. Yeah, LA loves stars. That's why they acquired Shaq. But when Shaq was coming from Orlando, that nigga was skinny. He was running the fucking court like Giannis. He got to LA, got bigger, he put on more muscle, he became more dominant, but he slacked off the workout. Now, say what you want to say, but the women, the lifestyle in LA, I believe that became a factor, a big factor. The women, the lifestyle, and he wasn't keeping up that same work ethic that he came with within Orlando. Because, yeah, Shaq back in the day was running the court like Orlando. I mean, like Giannis. In Orlando, G Bear, what's the deal? Add you and this motherfuckers you on. The chat is in the motherfucker. We talking sports, y'all. Hell yeah. Smokey, if you want to come up here, feel free. Shit. G Bears, you still oh shit. I ain't bring you. Alright. There you go.
What's up? What's up?
You on the stage now. What's the deal, G Bear? You on the stage.
Delayed. What's up? So I'm saying, like, Tom Brady ain't never had no high contract. You can look at his whole career.
No, Tom Brady was the highest paid player at one point in time. No, Tom Brady was the highest paid player.
Nah, bruh. He was always like middle of the pack.
Nah, bro.
Aaron Donald was.
When that 07 year, I believe Tom Brady won MVP. When he won that MVP, he became the highest paid player in the league, bro. Everybody get their time. You a little echoing. Do you got your speaker on or something?
I think he got it playing on the TV.
Everybody get their time. You a little echoing. You got the speaker on or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Oh, you think Smoke? You said Shaq was more athletic, athletic than who?
I believe Shaq was more athletic than Giannis. That might sound crazy, but just the way Shaq used to play when he came from Orlando and in Orlando, bro, wasn't nobody fucking with Shaq, bro. That nigga,
No,
he was
facts.
agile. That footwork, a motherfucker.
He gave Jordan problems.
Facts.
That year Jordan fucking came back, Shaq was on that squad and put the niggas out.
Yeah, but they don't want to talk about that though.
Hey, Jordan the GOAT in my opinion, Jordan the motherfucking GOAT. 13 years, bro. He played 15 years total, but those 2 years he was in his 40s, he was, off the scotch, off the drink, but when he did come back and did find his groove, he was still averaging like 20-some points. So he wasn't no scrub or no bum.
Hey, check this out though, North. Man, you know how many niggas you see in the hood every day smoking and drinking and running up and down that court hooping like that? For a nigga to come in the NBA and to make it a hobby to hit them cigars like that and drink like that and hoop like that, bro, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna argue with that because to be honest with you, I give it to LeBron, but I give it to him for different reasons. But if somebody said Jordan, I'm not gonna argue with that. You can't.
But the argument for LeBron is he been to the finals, 11 times or 10 times. He got 4 rings, and he's breaking all these records. But I can make the argument for Magic Johnson because Magic Johnson been to the Lakers. I mean, with the Lakers, he as a rookie.
Yeah.
Took the Lakers, but he had Kareem. But I'm just saying.
See, my
he
thing.
Had took the Lakers to the NBA Finals, and he been to the finals at least 9 or 10 times, and he got 5 rings and battled Larry Bird with that squad in his prime.
See, my thing is this, bro. The reason why I believe Jordan is my GOAT is because I believe we are more like an imperfect LeBron than we are a perfect Jordan. See, everybody, I feel like the thing with Jordan is it's the aura around the perfection. Because we'll never be perfect really in anything we do. But that's probably the first motherfucker you see be perfect when it mattered most. So knowing we can do that is probably what gives, some people the edge with Jordan because it's like, bro, that's something we'll never do. But LeBron, in my eyes, it's like, bro, we more to that. We're going to fail and get back up. We're going to fail and get back up. It's the beauty and the struggle for me.
Nah, facts. G Bear, you was talking about the Cowboys, man. What you think y'all record gonna be this year?
I got to go to training camp to see what they looking like.
Yeah, just give me a number. Smokey, what's your team? You got a football team?
See, I like the Bengals, man. I'm a Joe Burrow guy, man. He reminds me of Tom Brady more than anybody. Just his poise in the pocket, man.
Well, I can't even say that because if you talk to anybody who played with Brady, they'll tell you like he talked like Jordan. He like, I'm the best motherfucker on this field. Even though he was a 6th-round draft pick. But Joe Burrow came in with that cachet as a 1st-round draft pick. So that's where the difference lie in. But Joe Burrow a bad motherfucker. He just didn't have the defense to go along with him last year. He had a fucking MVP year though.
And that offensive line been fucking him up for years, man.
His first year, he ended the season injured.
Yeah.
They still ain't fucking shored up that O-line for him because they try to shore up the offensive weapons. You got T. Higgins, you got Jamar Chase. I don't even know if they still got Boyd, but they had to let go of whatchamacallit last year, the running back.
Yeah, I know you talk. I can think his fucking name, but
yeah, I can't either.
He was cold, but hey, old boy,
he was a dog though. He was a dog.
What's old
Joe
boy
Mixon?
Name?
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, Joe Mixon. But the man right here, this the first Cowboys fan I heard not talk with delusion, bro. I don't know if you a Cowboys fan or not, but the fact that you didn't come in here and say they're gonna win the Super Bowl, I give you respect for that.
Yeah.
I gotta go to training camp to see first, man. We ain't been, you know what I'm saying? We was weak up the middle for about 3 years. So I gotta see what that middle looking like before I can even put a
Y'all problem was never offense though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We've been weak up the middle of the defense. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be flashy that y'all got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, tearing up the defenses, but what's gonna happen when you meet a San Francisco or a Cincinnati who can go toe to toe with Dak Prescott, or really Jordan Love? When we played y'all in that playoff game, Jordan Love threw the ball. I believe he went 15 or 14 or 17.
That's
I
what
Aaron
every team in
Jones
the
had 3
league
touchdowns. Jordan
figured
Love
out.
had like 4 touchdowns,
Michael
but
weakness was
Aaron
that
Jones had 3 touchdowns
quarterback
enjoy
option.
himself on the ground.
That's when they found out Michael weakness was that quarterback option. When they found that out, it was over. Our season was over once that happened.
I think it's more of a coaching thing. Like I believe it's more coaching than anything, bro. They got to find the right coach with the right attitude, man. Because people
It's
underestimate.
the coach and it's also the defense. With Marinelli, they ran like everybody kind of like freestyle type of defense where
Who the
you
no, the
don't look
DC was what? Mike Zimmer from the
No, it
Vikings?
last year. But Mike Zimmer really didn't get to implement his defense like that.
was last year.
By the time he got his defense together, the season was over.
Because the defensive coordinator for the longest was an old boy that
Nah,
coached.
but
Yeah.
when Dak Prescott went down, the defense stepped up. That's why I had a little shot of going into the playoffs. They were
Yeah,
still
but
not
that was
counting
like towards the
Dallas
end of
out.
the
So
season.
his defense did step up.
But that was towards the end of the season. And Zimmer was like knew he never really got a shot. Like to me, because Zimmer, when he was at Dallas before, he had the number. He always was in the top 5 in defense.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I can't give you the defensive argument because I feel like my personal opinion, watching them, I felt like their defense has always been pretty damn good. But when it comes to playing San Fran,
but we always have one weakness, and that's running up the middle. We don't have no guys that's eating up space in the middle.
Facts.
We always have like
I don't have no
quick passes to niggas that we put in the middle.
So the most thing that a quarterback can get is the worst thing that a quarterback can get is the pressure up the middle.
Yeah, but we got them people. We got people that
Aaron Donald. Look, when you got an
Aaron Donald is a space eater. Like
I'm saying he played in the middle of the defense. When you got an Aaron Donald that can bring that pressure where the quarterback can't step up in the pocket, okay, that caused hell. But when you got just edge rushers, the quarterback can step up in a pocket. He can maneuver.
We got the guys that can cause
get
pressure.
My little dump off
for the quarterback. We don't have the guys that if you start running the ball up the middle and your fucking offensive guards and centers is coming, we don't got the guys, they can push 10 yards off the ball. You see what I'm saying? We got the guys that can get up the field. Osi Odighizuwa can get up the field. We don't got the guys when you call the run. These dudes
Dallas
is
do
getting
this
pushed
like
off the
Green
ball.
Bay do this because I
don't
be
got
mad
the
at
big
Green
ass
Bay
nigga
because
you can't really push off the ball like that.
I get mad at Green Bay too because we needed some run stop. We got run stoppers. Kenny Clark, he getting a little long of the tooth, but that's hard to say because he only like 27 or 28. So this should be his prime, but we need another person to go with him. But we need some edge rushers. That's what we need. What y'all got, that's what we need. If y'all was to trade Micah Parsons right now, he'd go. You can
we ain't doing that.
Look, you can get a player and you can get multiple draft picks for him right now. That's what y'all need.
Hey, look, the Cowboys one or two defensive tackles away from Michael Parsons being legit.
Would you say Smokey?
It's third in the push. Them draft picks might turn into nobody.
I said the Cowboys is probably one D tackle, maybe 2 away from Michael Parsons.
That's what I'm saying. We get like a big ass nigga that you just can't push out the way and run plays. It's over. That's been our biggest weakness for the past 5 years.
Shit. Myles Garrett was on the fucking open market. I don't know what happened with that, but ain't nobody grabbed him up unless Cleveland
locked him up. What was that nigga that was on the Patriots? That big ass nigga that was on the Patriots?
Vince Wilfork?
Yeah, we need a nigga like that.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, bro. Now that you say what you just said, G, man, listen. The Cowboys and the Packers got the same problem, my nigga.
Yeah. Don't lump us up with them. Hey, Smokey, don't lump us up with them niggas, man.
Because you just said it, like the Packers are missing something like a Michael Parsons and shit like that, and then the Cowboys is missing something like a Kenny Clark and a couple D tackles in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Y'all got
Yeah, they
But they,
we
hey,
built our line
what we
outside in.
what we
They
what
built
we
theirs
haven't
inside out.
we hey G Bear, what you haven't spoke on is Dak Prescott. This nigga is the highest paid player in the
Man,
NFL,
look,
and he's
I'm not.
2-5 or 2-6 in the playoffs.
I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I felt like McCarthy had him in that West Coast offense. I thought he was gonna do
And
worse than
gave
he did because his whole since he got in the league was play action, deep passes, run and gun.
he was good when he had a run game. When he had a run game
And I
and
understand what
everything, like
McCarthy was
when Zeke
doing.
look, Zeke his
McCarthy
first
was
what?
trying to work on his accuracy because
Ezekiel Elliott
that's
led the
why he was
league
the fourth
what 3
round pick.
years his
Accuracy.
first years in the league or something like that. He was a beast. When y'all had the dominant offensive line, y'all had a running game.
Yeah,
Dak
when we had
Prescott was his
that was that
best.
game. Play action, throw the ball.
Y'all
He
was the
got
number
the
one
rocket
seed
of the
that
arm.
year. That was his rookie year.
The thing with Dak is he can get the. This is what I tell everybody about Dak. He can get the ball in the area, but he's not gonna get it in a spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you need play. That's why they
so
surround.
if you
That's
got
why they
receivers that can go get the ball, it's good. But if he's not an accurate quarterback, it's gonna be where you see most other quarterbacks, they throw the ball, the nigga catching the ball, running for 50 more yards. Nah, he's not that type of
Dak
dude.
Prescott never been that though. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
I think
He
Dak
ain't
been
never
living
had.
a game
yeah,
too long.
And to me, if I could see it, somebody in your team had to be able to see it. And for you not to improve on this, and you getting paid all this money, like I don't know.
yeah, man. This
Because
shit
if
crazy.
anything,
Hey,
I'll have
who y'all
drones.
got winning
I will be
the
working on accuracy drills all season.
who you got winning the NBA finals right now, man? Switch it up again.
Basketball, I'm not a basketball man. You gotta.
I'm not neither, but this is the time I actually watch the NBA. I mean, I'm a basketball fan because my team is the Suns, but unfortunately, we didn't,
Everything had to sit down.
Hey, real with you,
we
man.
didn't do nothing, but we had some good years when we made kicked you niggas out the playoffs, the Lakers. So
Hey, say this, man. As long as if Denver makes it to the finals, Denver's winning it all because they got more experience than anybody left in the playoffs. But
That's what I'm hearing.
because this the thing, New York and Indiana ain't gonna be able to deal with Jokic, bro. They not. Cat is too soft to deal with Jokic. The only reason that shit worked last year with Minnesota is because they had Rudy. As much as they was bad,
Embiid always dominate Jokic though.
but
You don't think
Embiid ain't.
Cat got some Embiid in him?
You said what?
I said Embiid
Indeed.
always he did his thing on Joker because Joker ain't the best defensive player. So you think Cat wouldn't impose his will on him?
I think Jokic IQ and the way he played the game is gonna fuck him up too much, bro. He gonna have to ovulate it. Because once you take him out his offensive game, now you frustrating him on the defense. Because he like, damn, I'm doing all this work on defense and can't get my buckets off.
I've been seeing this question too. I believe Smokey. If the Nuggets advance, they definitely gonna be the favorites to win. I'm going towards OKC. No, I'm going towards Minnesota to win it all because I love that nigga Ant, man. That nigga, boy.
Problem, bro. He a problem for sure.
That nigga, man. That
I can't.
nigga's 23 years old. He has a resume on him.
Yeah.
He knocked out my
KD.
Suns a year ago. Knocked out Denver. Now he knocked out LeBron.
Hey, bro.
Just took out Curry. Granted, Curry was injured, but
Anthony
I think
is
Setting up a legacy for himself.
Anthony Edwards is the NBA's Randy Orton, the legend killer, bro. He's the legend killer.
Yeah.
That is.
He got some names under his belt and he's 23 years old. 23 years old. Nobody besides Kobe, I believe, sniffed the finals at that age or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Ron did. He was 22.
Yeah, LeBron.
That's
Okay. He didn't win though.
He didn't win, no. But he didn't have a Shaq. Now, if he had that Shaq with him at that age, boy, listen, we might be talking about a different type of stratosphere right now.
Man, that means Shaq is the guy.
Hey, hey, I don't
okay,
think
because people were saying
you could only say that, but he couldn't deal with Penny.
people were saying Joker was
No, I was
making
Orlando
his
fan
name
at
to
the
be
time.
one of the greatest big men, and I say he couldn't have. I believe he wouldn't be able to do nothing with Shaq if Shaq in his prime and Joker right now. Shaq wouldn't be able. Joker wouldn't be able to do nothing with Shaq.
But that's a weight thing, though. You gotta remember that's a weight thing. If we going skill for skill, Shaq ain't fucking with Jokic like that.
Nah,
he not, bro. He not. But I'm
saying hold up, Smokey, because Giannis is not the most skilled player, but he got some ball handling skills. Shaq has some ball handling skills because he was running the court in Orlando, like you said. He was running that court.
Shit, that nigga was shooting threes in Orlando.
Come on.
Shot is the issue with it. Like if Shaq had a jumper, which his body ain't built really for that, but if he had a jumper, I would say this ain't a conversation to be had with Jokic. But I feel like the fact that Jokic is more skilled around different areas Shaq was, like shooting, pass, and shit like that, that's to me is why Jokic is a better overall player. But me personally, I'll take Shaq over Jokic because I know you ain't gonna be able to hold that big motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He imposed his will. You had your people act like we didn't have European players back in the day. Shit, Michael Jordan had Tony Kukoc. He wasn't a big man, but he was a European player. Manu Ginobili, European player. Tony Parker, European player. These niggas came in the NBA and they made a name for themselves.
Vlade Divac.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd have been.
But they weren't as good back then as they are now. I think Europeans didn't develop. It was still new.
Guess what they don't have now that they did. Guess what they don't have now that they had back in the day?
Heart.
An interior game.
And heart.
The Olajuwon Dream Shake.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Everybody had a back to the basket game. I don't see that now. I see good mid-range and 3-point shooters.
Well, that's what the league became because of Curry. Everybody tried to copycat Curry, and that's what it became. 3-point shots.
Hell no, because my favorite player right now is still, even though he probably gonna leave us, he probably already out the door, Kevin Durant, mid-range assassin. Fuck it. 3-point, he is kill that. He can finish at the rim.
That's what I'm saying. That's what made that team deadly when they had Curry, Durant, because you had Durant from mid, you had Curry and the other Splash brother.
Yeah, you talking about Klay Thompson,
yeah.
But you seen who was the back-to-back MVP during them back-to-back championships? Kevin Durant.
See, I'm not even gonna get into this conversation because my wife calling me. But me and you, we gotta have this one, bro, because this right here gonna be a fire conversation.
Hey, come on, hey, Smokey, we gonna say that. Don't let me forget because come on, man. Draymond said we don't need you. We won without. Guess what? Y'all wasn't gonna beat LeBron because I swear to God, Durant was taking it to that nigga. Them finals, oh yeah.
And LeBron was holding his own, but it was no match. It was no match. The skill level was too far on Golden State's side to even compare, bro. Kyrie,
he had the better overall team, but the best player on the court, in my opinion.
You can't argue that. Because KD averaged like 30-something, damn near a triple-double that first.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
He'd average a triple-double, but we talking about a 30-point, damn near 36-point triple-double, and them niggas only lost one game the whole finals. The only other motherfuckers to do that was the Lakers.
They had squad too. I mean, the niggas was the number one defense. Niggas forget that.
Facts. Hey, bro, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you, but I gotta go, my nigga. I fuck with y'all.
Oh yeah, it's all good. I'm about to end this right now, man. We up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. My girl coming back right now and all that. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man. G Bear, good looking out for popping up on the screen for a nigga. Appreciate you.
For sure.
You already know, my nigga. Came in the line. God damn.